Hello, those coming on the Bushcraft trip. I'm just going to give you a quick run through of some basic information ahead of tomorrow so we all know what's happening. We are aiming to leave school around 9:15, so you'll be able to get the normal bus in or whatever. What you need to think about when we get to school is if it's dry, after the bell, can we gather in the cage at the back of school just to make sure we're all there before we quickly make our way up to get on the buses. If it's raining, which it could well be, you need to head to the hall after the bell, and there you'll need to await direction about which area to wait in for your bus, in the right area for your bus. Quick reminder about some of the COVID protocols. Mr. Aegis has mentioned these already. Can we make sure we are doing a lateral flow test, please, on either Tuesday or Wednesday morning, making sure you get that clear signal and negative so you're fit to travel with us. You will need masks on the bus. You'll need one for there and one on the way back. So make sure you have them, please. Okay, we are going to some woodland. Some of you may lose your mask, so make sure you have a spare one as well. And then finally, make sure you've got some hand sanitizer if possible to make sure we are keeping ourselves clean and keeping ourselves as safe as possible throughout the trip. Finally, what to pack. You've got an email already from Mr. Aegis which has a list on it. You need to make sure you have appropriate clothing. Okay, as mentioned, we are in the woods and therefore, you might get muddy, you might get dirty. So probably not the best idea to bring your brand new pair of white trainers. Thinking about footwear, it may well have rained quite a lot down in Northamptonshire, like it has done in Loughborough in the past few days. So make sure you've got appropriate footwear. Make sure you've got different pairs of socks and different pairs of shoes to make sure that you don't get wet feet. Change of clothes. Again, make sure we can change our clothes if we get dirty, if we get muddy, and stuff for that. You need a bag for wet stuff. Okay, so a bin bag to put your wet stuff in if it does get wet. We aren't swimming, so you don't need your swimming gear, but it's just something to put your wet clothes in if they do get wet. Hopefully they don't get wet, and we don't need that bag, but if they do get wet, that's what we need. Okay, I'm going to put this video up on YouTube so you can find it as well if your parents want to watch it with you. If you just search Lisle history, it will be the first video you find. And the last thing to make you aware of is the bus groupings. Your tutor has got the list, so it's attached to the email which has got this link on. Again, tomorrow morning when we head to the buses, can we make sure we get on the right bus, please? Obviously there'll be teachers there doing the register, but we don't want to be held up by somebody trying to get on the wrong bus or somebody not following instructions, which holds everything back, which means we don't get to where we should be quick enough, which means we can't begin to have some fun. Look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Have an excellent evening.